Hi guys, my name is Daniel and welcome back to Born Poor Die Rich, the channel for wealth mastery as well as financial freedom through property. And a question I'm getting a lot from all of you is, should I pay down my home loan as quickly as I can? And that is a great question that a lot of us think about. In fact, I used to have a lot of colleagues that think all the bonuses that I have, let me put it towards the home loan so that I can pay off because debt is bad, and think of all the interest that I would save if I pay it down quicker. And I think that is the wisdom of the common folk. However, sophisticated investors who are financially free tend to think a little differently. And let me share with you 3 reasons why you shouldn't pay off your home loan as quickly as you can. And the first thing is this: being able to recognize the difference between good debt and bad debt. So what exactly is good debt? Good debt is debt or monies that you borrow at a cheaper interest rate that allows you to make an even higher return. So for example, if you can borrow money at 1 or 2% and you can make, say, even 4 or 5%, how much money would you want to borrow? Some people struggle and think maybe 10,000, 50,000. So in theory, it should be an infinite amount because you're making a difference between what you're getting from your investment versus the cost of your borrowing. Bad debt, on the other hand, is loans that people take, maybe accumulating on spending, living very lavish lifestyles and accumulating a huge credit card debt. And every month you're paying 2% interest or more, and that really snowballs to a situation where it can cause people to be in a financial disaster. And yes, I would say for bad debt, you want to avoid it at all costs. The challenge comes when people take that same advice for bad debt and apply it to good debt, where in reality the reason might be because they may not have educated themselves or found opportunities to invest to get a consistently good return. So the second thing to consider is, what exactly is the cost of your borrowing? And here in Singapore, the cost of borrowing is really cheap, 1 to 2%, and people often focus, 1 or 2% interest over the next 25, 30 years, that adds up to a lot of interest, and so I want to save myself from paying down so much interest, and I pay off that debt as quickly as you can. But we must be careful not to be penny wise and pound foolish, because if we want to avoid paying interest on the 1 to 2%, what returns might we be missing out of if we don't get ourselves in a position where we can invest to get, say, 4, 5, 6 or 7%. And many people that I have worked with or I'm coaching have consistently got these returns year on year through property. So the third question to ask yourself is, what percentage returns can you consistently get? And the keyword is consistent, because some people might be able to achieve returns in the stock market or trading forex, but how consistent is that really in any market situation? The good thing about property is, whether you are in a bull market or in a recession, if you're in the long haul renting out your property, getting rental income every month. In fact, in a recession, there are more people that can't afford to buy a property and need to rent. And this is certainly the case in the UK, where there's an increasing percentage of people that are renting rather than buying homes. So in a place like that, it's a great place to be a landlord. So in summary, know the difference between good debt and bad debt. How can you get yourself in a position where you can accumulate more of good debt because it's working hard for you every day? And in another video, I shared with you how you want to be a master of money rather than letting money control you. The next thing is to think about what exactly is the cost of your borrowing and how much can you potentially make. People often focus on the cost, which is the interest, and thinking of wanting to save that. However, there's the opportunity cost of paying down that debt early. Imagine if for just 100,000, if you borrow at 1% and you can make 6%, you're actually making 5% of returns. And imagine that it's 1 million of debt, which in Singapore, there are lots of properties that are more than $1 million. 5% of $1 million of returns that you are missing out of by paying down your home loan. How much is that going to be? 50,000. So don't focus on the cost, focus on the returns and getting yourself educated in a way where you can consistently get those returns. So to find out more, subscribe to our channel. I will be posting more videos on how can you invest in property. I also do run seminars from time to time, so do check out our website at www.bornpoordirich.com, and I look forward to seeing you again.